Shalom, everyone. It's your girl Sophia Spiritualite, formerly known as Hotep Sophia, also known as Dominique Rebel, and we are here for our daily prayer and reading. This is a little bit late, but it's for Thamur, and of course, we have our reading at Sessor, which will be on time. Almost always, that'll be on time. And in the morning, we read Psalm 51, and in the evening, we read Psalm 16. And this is just to help us manage our emotions, figure out what we need to think about during the day, prepare us for what's going to happen. And then our reading at night is hopefully allowing us to work through some of the things from the day in our dreams so that we don't wake up having to deal with the same karmic load every single day. So let's go ahead and get started. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High. Baby monitor. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the creator of the heavens and the earth. We are grateful for another day to labor in your vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a clearer understanding of what we need to be paying attention to for today. To the Holy Mother, the Holy Sophia, we thank you for being with us. We thank you for guiding us. And we thank you for walking with us. O Divine Mother, illumine me with divine wisdom, vivify me with divine life, and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. To our older, wiser brother, Yahushai, thank you for being the perfect example of what we can become if we do as you did and seek the Father with our whole hearts. To our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the 144-letter name of the Most High, to the 216 angels that sit atop the tree of life, to the entire administration of angels, to the angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask you to come and be with us for just a few moments and to give us insight into what can be helpful for us today. We thank you for all of your hard work. We recognize that you are doing a great job, and we appreciate everything that you do in service of the kingdom. All right, so let's read Psalm 51. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out mine transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee, thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desire truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins, and blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God, thou God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shalt thou offer bullocks upon thine altar. All right, so as usual, oh goodness, we have our Tarot of Light deck. This is a beginner deck. It is very, very easy to use. It correlates with the Rider Waite, so you can use any standard tarot book to interpret it. The pictures are not too scary and all of that. I'm sorry, I just had this idea. Hopefully this will help. Um, the pictures are not too scary, and you can get a lot of information with this without, having to sometimes pull hairs like you do with the regular deck. So, as we do every morning, every Thamur, all praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for another day to labor in your vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few minutes so we can get messages that will be helpful for our day. We, to the Holy Mother, the Holy Sophia, we thank you for always being with us. We acknowledge Yahweh and his perfect example that he set. And to the angels whom we've already called in, we ask that you give us a message that's clear, that's accurate, that's easy for us to understand, and that's even easier for us to interpret so that we can better do the will of the Most High. We know that we are absolutely awful clients. We do not follow instructions. We don't understand what you're talking about 90% of the time, but we appreciate all of your hard work, and we think you guys are doing a great job. And when you give us a message that's clear, accurate, easy to understand, and timely, we will report back right away to the Most High and let him know that you have done the things which we ask, so that that can be added to your perfectly sterling record. Because we know that a lot of people, the angels, they ask for the angels to help them, and they don't report back to the Most High that the angels did indeed help. So we do not want to be those people. We do not want to be the 9 lepers who were healed and did not come back and say thank you. We want to always report right away to the Most High when you do the things in which we request. All right, so no cards fell out today. Just go right here. Our first card is the 5 of Angels, Withdrawal, which I hope a lot of you did withdraw yesterday because the energy was extremely intense. I did a lot of videos. I stayed mostly in the house. I literally did not leave my car when I did leave the house. So I hope that everybody took advantage of that energy to work on themselves. This next card we have is the Lover's card. It says Ecstasy. That's in our present position. We'll see what that means. And then, of course, probably all of that baking talk. The 6 of Stars, which we have not gotten before, which is Success. That's the Holy Mother. Or the Holy Sophia. Well, there's a female angel, the technical Holy Spirit, the Holy Sophia. You got the TrinoSophia. Oh, Lord, I'm not going into this right now. Okay, 6 of Stars, Success. This video does not need to be that long, and I already feel me. All right, let's zoom in, which is literally moving our camera. Now that I have this super great technology of a paperclip holding this the actual camera in place for moving, this ought to be a much easier thing for me to zoom in and out. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so we've got a lot of love in this, a lot of bright, shiny love. All right, so we have the 5 of Angels, which says withdrawal. And that says, spiral inward and be with your sacred heart. Come to peace with a situation by letting it be. Letting go brings understanding. 5 of Angels wants to free you from a prison of your own observations and thinking. This card indicates feelings of defeat, deflation, or revenge. Views, ideas, and perceptions can be supportive friends, or cruel companions. A belief that once supported you may now be a limitation. You choose to take on your beliefs. Thus, you can also choose to change them and set yourself free. Every choice is an opportunity to exercise your free will. Withdraw into love and come to peace with where you are. And this correlates with the Five of Swords and Rider Waite, which is defeat, shame, infamy, and the release of old states of mind. So, again, as everybody has been saying, I will not dwell on it too long, but I just want to reiterate as the new energy is coming in, um, the way we were in the past, it has to change. So you don't want to get stuck in your old patterns of thought or whatever. You want to try to elevate yourself to the next level. So what does that mean? That means that you have to do your best to get past some of the beliefs that you held before that are not useful. For example, this whole tarot thing has been a huge problem for me in my life because, again, like I said, I had an aunt that was very upset that she found out I was doing this, and even though I told her I was praying to God and whatever, it's still just the act of it was bad. So, therefore, there was a lot of stuff I had, but I knew what the Most High told me. I mean, before I even was in this walk, I knew what was right and what was wrong. And I just end up, having to make my own decision, come to my conclusion. So I was relieved to get the information from Brother Abdullah about the tarot of the Bohemians and all of that. I was totally relieved because that really meant, again, that everything that I was taught, self-taught or taught by the angels, was correct, and the things that these people were saying was incorrect. Therefore, I forgot my point. So therefore, you have to trust on your own self. You have to let go certain ideas that aren't helping you anymore. You have to reevaluate every single thing that you've ever been told. Another example of this, a lot of people, again, I'm not saying you have to get your chart done with me. I'm not saying that. But if you don't have your birth chart and you don't know what each thing means with being in the houses, at least, at the very least, and again, I said I'm going to do a video on this, but if you're married or whatever, you need a chart for that too. It's extremely important to have these things on record. They're just as important as birth certificates, because if you don't have access to these things, when it comes time to really figure out what's wrong with you, it's going to be much harder. It's like a doctor's chart really is just a star chart, because you can tell what's wrong with somebody at a certain time based on their charts, and this is how they used to do it. This is how our people used to do it. That's completely accurate. So if you are still like, oh, astrology is bad, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, because if the future is magic, the magic is in the stars. It's not here on the earth. The earth is tangible. The magic is in the stars. So if you don't understand where your position is in the stars, literally your specific star, then and that's what's on your birth chart. It's literally your position. It's exactly where you came from. It's where you're going to go back to. So if you don't have this information handy and you know that it's accurate and to the best of your ability, you're going to be in a lot of trouble when everybody else, especially with people like me, if I'm like, look, let me see your chart so I can figure out what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. Take this, take that. If I have to go from the beginning, pull your chart, then try and figure out what it means, do the whole thing, then or anybody, any one of us that's this type of healer, you got to go through the whole thing of pulling all the information, getting it together, trying to figure out this, trying to figure out that. You could be dead by then. We need to be able to access this stuff just like your medical charts really, really fast and really, really easily. I don't know why I'm saying that, but this is extremely important. So like I said, you don't have to get your chart with me. No matter what, just get your chart, have your birth date, time, and location at least written down, so when something happens, we can pinpoint what the problem is and get you what you need. But if you don't have this information already on hand, on deck, ready to go, these reports are extremely difficult to put together. I mean, nobody has seen a report that I did because I can't actually, I mean, you see it if you've watched the videos, the actual report, but that's only the half of it. I have to do the angel reading for it to be a whole report. You just have your chart. That doesn't tell me what the angels are saying. So then I got to go through this whole, you see how long this takes? I'm already 15 minutes in. I've got to do the invocation. I've got to say the stuff. Then I've got to pull the cards, and I got to pull out my book, see what. I mean, this all takes a long time. When I do my angel readings, if one of my friends that has had the full reading, they have a problem. Matter of fact, all I'm gonna have to do is rewind the tape and watch it again, and I will know exactly what they need to solve the problem because it has already come up in the charts and in the reading. So again, I'm not saying you have to get it done by me. You could do it yourself. Whatever the case may be, you need to have your chart. You need to have your Urim and your Thummim on deck. Just it's a effective diagnosis tool. One of the most effective diagnosis tools that's out there, especially being that their entire system is going to fail. You're going to want something that's quick, easy, accurate, and ready to go. So I have no idea why I said that. Again, you do not have to get it with me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you need to have your deck, you need to have your chart, you need to have your file already ready to go. You need to have your link with the angels already established, because when I do that, the card reading, that establishes a link with the angels. If anybody has been watching from the beginning, you will notice that these readings are getting better and better and better. And the prayers are getting better and better and better because I am being given the targeted things to say to achieve the particular result. They just come and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to say that, and I just say it. I'm not like overthinking it or anything like that. I'm like, okay, Yahweh Shah kept coming up over and over and over again. What does that mean? It took me a whole week to figure out that it meant we need to bring him into our invocation in the beginning. I couldn't figure that out. I was just like, why does he keep coming up? Then I was like, okay, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, let me go back and read. So once I read, it just brought to mind that story of all the people who were healed and didn't come back and say thank you. And that's when I was like, oh, I need to tell the Most High that the angels did the job. Boom. So all of these things have come from doing these tasks over and over again, the repetitiveness of the task. That's another reason why I say we're going to do these prayers for a whole year. By the end of the year, we might not need to do this anymore. We might be that connected with the angels that it's not really necessary. But if it is necessary, we do it another year. It doesn't matter to me. It's just whatever the Most High says. But the point of the matter is you need to have your connection with the angels established. You need to have your star chart. You need to already, have these things on deck. You can't wait until you have to seek him in a time when he can be found. That's in Psalms 91, because when he can't be found, that's going to be a huge problem. So when the angels go offline because the battle is really ramping up, it's too late to establish a connection with the angels. You need to be able to say, your guardian angel pop up right here. Look, tell me who I need to talk to. If you don't know any other angels besides your guardian angel, you need to be able to find them, have them pop up. How do you find your guardian angel? Well, you know the time of your guardian angel. And I'm going to do a video really soon about the sense, because something was given to me that will make it much easier, because everybody doesn't have access to some specialized botanica and all of this stuff. That's kind of hard. And I'm in like the country, and the stuff here is not that great. I guess if I was in the city, a bigger city, it would be better. But the stuff that I'm finding here is not even as good as the stuff back home. So I I was given an answer for that, and I'm going to try and do a video about that today. I got to run and get the rest of the ingredients so that I can explain it. But anyway, long story short, the point of the matter is you need to have your chart. You need to have your everything on deck. And I have gone on about this too long. Let's go on to number 6. I'm sorry. No, that was 5. Woo, I was about to say we got 666. No, we got 566, which I'm sure means something. All right, number 6 card. The lovers. A union with another gives you freedom to be who you truly are. Embrace all the aspects of yourself and liberate your spirit of love. The lovers affirms that you are ready to feel love in all its splendid forms. The reflection of another will inspire you to welcome, acknowledge, and love the sum total of yourself. A new romantic or whatever relationship is imminent or may have already arrived. This card may also indicate the deepening of an existing relationship that makes it feel renewed. If you do not have a partner, this card sees you embracing, accepting more of yourself. It's time you love yourself more fully so you can love and be loved more completely. And this correlates with the Lover's card of Rider Waite was attraction, love, yearning, and trials overcome. So, of course, as we unite with the Shekinah, our trials will be overcome. And hopefully, this means we'll see some of this overcoming today. Usually, our present cards is literally today. So, I hope that, everybody will. Again, the space energy is kind of bad. So, this is a good time, again, to spend with yourself, studying and preparing yourself for. The week that's to come. If you haven't seen my cosmic weather report for this week, it is up, and I have things now in folders or playlists, so you can go to the playlist and just play the one for this week, okay? So our last card, which is the most exciting card to see because a lot of us have been waiting for success. Good Lord, stars. Okay, this is the Six of Stars. And it says success. Receive success graciously, accept compliments, and create from a triumphant platform of your own creation. The Six of Stars beams with success. Something you have been waiting for is very near. Whether it be a new job, promotion, beginning, or completion of a beloved project, you always knew this would happen because you felt it deep within. You are reaping the benefits of a job well done. Your ideas, projects, and endeavors will be attracting recognition. Whatever is happening, it feels good, and you can take this as a sign to stay focused and keep going. You are on the path of your dreams. And this correlates with the Six of Wands, which is triumph, good news, advancement, shared enthusiasm. So this is good for us as a nation. I hope that it means our little altars and our the things that our experiments are being received and accepted by the Most High, which I think that they are. I think that this also means that we have to build our. No one's going to give us credit for what we've accomplished except ourselves. So as we see that we're accomplishing stuff, we need to point it out for ourselves, which I think Big Levi does a great job of doing. And we need to also do it personally when we see that something comes up and we can just totally blow by it and ignore it and not give it any attention. That's a huge success, huge success. So we want to make sure that we give ourselves credit for that we are, showing ourselves love for that, and that we are, just not letting that go by without acknowledging it. Of course, reporting back to the Most High that the angels are doing what we ask so that they can be given credit for their hard work. So like when I think about the angels, that's why I started saying the administration of angels. The corrupt government took the layout of the holy government, the way that the angels are set up, and they basically copied it. And so therefore, if you've ever dealt with anybody in the government, I lived in DC my whole life. I'm from there. Literally like 10, 12 generations. I'm very much familiar with the government, and there's nothing a bureaucrat loves more than a letter being given to their superior that they did a good job. Why? Because that gives them credit. So when they're trying to move up the GS scale and get their pay increase or apply for a better job, they have these letters on deck that say that they've been doing a good job. That's why I now, when we're done, go back immediately and tell the Most High that the angels have done what we asked. That will help us establish our connection with the angels. And number one, and number two, that's the least that we could do. They're giving us these messages. They're good. They're timely. They're accurate. They're helpful. We need to go back and report to the Most High that this was actually very helpful for us, so that He will give them more powers and more duties and more responsibilities. And it's very helpful. I think that's probably one of the things our ancestors didn't do was when the angels came through and they did what they had to do, they didn't go back and report to the Most High. They were like the lepers. The 10 lepers got healed. Only one came back to thank Jesus. The rest of them went home, won't even know what happened to them. They probably died, got leprosy again. It's like the lottery people. Like, you win the lottery and in 6 months you're super broke again because you didn't go back and thank the Most High who gave you the money. You didn't do what you had to do on the front end. So then, of course, on the tail end, you ain't going to get nothing. It's going to end up in vain because the Most High, it's a test on both sides. Not a test, but it's a task on both sides. The angels are tasked with helping us, and we're tasked with reporting back how they did. We have to evaluate it fairly and report back how they did. And the more we get into that sort of just reporting back that the person did a good job, which we should do as leaders. I mean, that's another key skill that we need to have as leaders. If we're going to be leading these people around, we need to be able to report back, okay, this person did a good job. You know, we want to give them some credit. We want to give them some credibility. So, of course, the Gentiles, they took the administration of the angels and turned it on its head and turned it into something evil. We want to take that same administration and we want to make sure we do use it in righteousness. And this is just a little small example of how you use administration in righteousness. You go back, you give a report, everything is good, everybody's happy because you're happy because you gave the credit to who is due, and you gave the credit to whom is due and to who is due, both to whom is due, which is the Most High, and to who is due, which is the angels. And you also just fulfilled that sort of contract within ourselves that this is how you're supposed to do. This is the reporting system. So people who are cocovites into systems and processes and all of this stuff, this is like, for me, this is becoming extremely natural. I'm by the end of 90 days, I'm going to be able to whip through this really, really fast because I'm already picking up the traits and really refining it down so that it's real clear and real accurate on how it's supposed to be. So anyway, I hope any of that made sense. I don't know if it has anything to do with this reading, but that's what the angel said. So I'm gonna let y'all take a look at these cards while I write them down. Like, did I even say anything about these cards? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, this is the wrong page. 716. All right. All right, so let's do our blessing of the Sephirot. Again, if you need any of these, just send me an email. I don't have access to community posts yet, so I can email you what I have. So, and this is on the Book of Immediate Magic, Part 2, page 13 or something like that. Where's my cheat sheet? The cosmic weather is still off. All right. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Keter. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokma. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gavora. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet. Blessed be transcendent beauty. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach. Blessed be unceasing victory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Had. Blessed be surpassing glory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod, blessed be infallible foundation. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut, blessed be the life. Blessed be all life throughout the kingdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. To the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the creator of the heavens and the earth. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for a few moments. We would like to report back that they gave us a message that was clear, that was accurate, that was easy to understand, and timely. And we would like that to be added to their records, that they did a very good job for us. To the earthly mother, the Holy Sophia, we thank you for being with us. We thank you for walking with us, and we thank you for guiding us. To our elder, wiser brother, Yahweh, we thank you for being that perfect example of how to get back to the Most High. And to the angels, we thank you for coming through and give us a message that was true, accurate, easy to understand, timely, and we again appreciate all of your hard work. We have reported back to the Most High that you have done what we have asked, and we are eternally grateful for you following His will. All right. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Lo Olam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yashazir Lanu Avodat Biet Ha Mikdash Lim Koma Bim Hira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Selah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of his holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be in peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone, and we'll see you for our reading at Sesor.